So welcome back to another FIFA 20 video. Today we have to talk about a few updates that have recently occurred in the game. We're going to be talking about a new update that happened on the PC this week. It wasn't that big of an update, but I'm just going to cover it here because it's pretty short. And then we're going to be talking about title update number 10 that got recently announced for the consoles as well. And then we're going to be talking about a new squad update that came out for the 22nd of January. And I'll be talking about the new transfers that got applied with that update. It should be a good video, so I hope you do enjoy it. If you do, remember to leave a thumbs up for me. And if you are new to the channel and you want to know all the latest FIFA 20 news and updates, make sure you subscribe today so you don't miss anything. I wanted to talk about, there was a new update that got released on PC. Now this is not title update 10 from last week. This is a brand new one. And this one is just for PC only because it just fixes one specific issue. EA reckons that they have resolved a visual only issue that was introduced in the previous title update, which was title update number 10, which caused pack probabilities to not display properly. Pack probabilities should now display as normal. So that's basically what it fixed. So it was just an update for that. But this update was over 3 GB big. So it's a big update just to fix a visual issue. So I think there was things that got added into it that maybe are hidden. EA didn't mention anything and no one really knows what got added. Maybe there's some assets in the code now or something, I don't know. But it was a 3 GB update for something that was just a visual fix. So I don't know if they fixed their Premier League broadcast thing as well. Apparently that's still happening. But yeah, this was just something that was big, but they didn't describe what was in it. The second thing I want to talk about today is the fact that Title Update 10 is now available for consoles. It came out last week on PC, but now it is available to download. I'm sure a few of you guys have downloaded it already. And if you want to know the full details about this patch, I made 2 videos last week. One was for the new faces. Make sure you go and watch that video to see all the new faces. And the other one was for the actual patch notes about the patch. So make sure you watch that video as well. And that's basically Title Update 10 covered by me. And there's also another 2 things I want to talk about this title update 10 because EA did mention that there is 2 extra fixes now from last week, so these are 2 bonus things. The first one was from the Xbox One only, and it addressed rare instances where the player would lose control after a controller disconnects, so they've added that one into the patch. And for PlayStation 4 only, there was no haptic feedback during gameplay sometimes. So those were 2 extra fixes that they didn't mention last week, and they are now a part of title update number 10 for those 2 consoles. Next up, I want to talk about the new squad update. So yesterday we got the new squad update for the 22nd of January, and that obviously brings in the new faces from title update 10 into the game. And I'm going to talk about basically the transfers as well that got applied with this squad update. I'm not going to be talking about the players that got updated, removed and added. I'm going to save that for a future video. I think that'll take up too much time to throw it into this video. But for now, I'm going to tell you guys all the new transfers that got applied, and also we're going to check to see if the faces came out for the PlayStation and all the other platforms. So you need to do this to get all the new faces. Head over to the Customize tab, go to Edit Teams, go to Download Updates, and there should be a new squad update ready to go. You press yes, and then it should apply all the new faces. Now, I get the new faces early on the PC because I use the cheat engine to unlock them early, but for everyone else that doesn't use the cheat engine, you have to use the squad update, and sometimes that comes out a bit later. But with the cheat engine, you can unlock it through the game files a bit quicker, like a manual way to do it. But yeah, you have to wait for the squad update to get all the new faces if you don't use the cheat engine on PC. So with the new squad update applied, let's check to see if EA added in the faces. It looks alright so far. You're going to be getting all the PSG new and updated faces like Neymar, Herrera, Verratti. And as you can see, Neymar looks pretty nice now as well. He looks even more better. Mbappe got an update as well. And then you're going to be getting the player faces for players that had a generic face as well, like Choupo-Moting and some other players from like the South American clubs. I think there was some Roma player faces as well. So the faces are in this update for the PlayStation and the PC and all that. So we are good to go, no need to wait for any more faces. And it's important to remember that when you do a new squad update, you need to start a new career mode to get the new faces into your save. Only players that had a real face before and then got updated have their new faces in existing career mode saves. If a player goes from generic to real face, you need to start a new career mode to get the new face into the game. It's just how it works. And also the new transfers with the squad updates, you need to start a new career mode as well to apply them in a save. So this squad update also brings in new transfers, and basically I'm going to showcase a lot of the transfers that got added with the squad update. So there's going to be a mix between players that are going back to their clubs after going out on loan, players going out on loan, players that do full transfers, and I think that's about it. So let's get started here. So the first player we have today here is Gabriel Barbosa, otherwise known as Gabigol. This guy is 22 years old, a striker, and EA gave him an 89 potential. He comes in with an 81 overall. So this guy is also a new player added into the game as well. but apparently he's going to be sold soon or something. Inter just want to get full price for him or something, I don't know. But EA rated him with an 89 potential, so he's going to be a good career mode striker if you do start a new save today. And he's worth 24 million. Next up we have Kerim Adeyemi, who joined Red Bull Salzburg, 17 years old, a striker, 67 overall with an 87 potential, which is fantastic stuff. And he has some decent physical stats already, 89 acceleration, 85 sprint speed. And this guy's current value is 1.4 million. Definitely check him out. Arda Turan has also gone back to Barcelona now, 76 overall with a 76 potential. His stats aren't too bad, a couple light greens, you know, and his current value is 5.5. Next up we have Mattia Caldara, who goes to Atalanta. He is a centre-back and he comes in with a 79 overall. He has an 84 potential there. Looks pretty good, 24 years old. His current value is 13.5. And then we have Kevin Vogt, who is another centre-back. This guy joins Werder Bremen now, and he's 27 years old, 10.5 million there. Those are his stats. And then we have Diego Deme, who joins Napoli. This guy comes in with a 78 overall and a 79 potential, coming in for about 9 million as well. And those are his stats there, not too bad. Next up is Patrick Cutrone, 21 years old. This guy has now gone to Fiorentina, and he has an overall of 77 and a potential of 87. So 87 potential player right here, pretty good. 13 million is his value. Next up is Guido Rodriguez, who goes to Real Betis now. This guy has a 77 overall and a 79 potential, 9 million value right there, 47 acceleration. He is a CDM though. De Thomas has now gone to Espanyol, 24 years old, a striker. He's got a 77 overall with an 82 potential, 11 million value. 70 acceleration there, you might need to train him a little bit. And then we have another player that looks pretty good, Nicolas Dominguez, who is 20 years old, a centre midfielder. He's coming in with a 76 overall and an 88 potential, and recently he joined Bologna again. I think he was there before he went out on loan or something, but yeah, he's back at Bologna, and it looks like he has some pretty decent stats already. Next up is Remy Udin, who plays for Bordeaux. He's 22 years old, and he comes in with a 76 overall and an 82 potential, so he recently moved to Bordeaux. And yeah, those are his stats right there. Andre Duda also got updated. He's a cam, 76 overall with an 81 potential. He recently joined Norwich, coming in with a 9.5 million there. Next up is Victor Camarasa, 76 overall, 80 potential, and he's joined Deportivo Alaves now. And then we have a new Watford signing, Ignacio Pusetto, and he's joined Watford, and he's 23 years old, a striker, 76 overall with an 82 potential, 9.5 million value, 82 acceleration, not too bad. Needs a bit of work in some other areas though. And then we have Ricardo Centurion, 26 years old, a left midfielder, 76 overall with a 77 potential. He's gone to Vélez Sarsfield now. Cenk Tosun went to Crystal Palace from Everton. I think this is a loan deal. 7.5 million value. He comes in with a 76 overall and a 76 potential. Former Liverpool man Fabio Borini is up next. He's 27 years old now. Overall 76, potential 76. He's gone to Hellas Verona. 7.5 million value there. Lucas Rupp has also joined Norwich, 28 years old, 75 overall, 75 potential, 6 million value, pretty average looking stats, you know. Next up is Anouar, who went to Panathinaikos now, 75 overall with an 82 potential, not too bad, a CDM, 24 years old, and current value 7.5. Lewis Schaub is up next, 75 overall, 80 potential. He went to Hamburg now, coming in with an 8 million value. Next up we have Jamiro Montero, who went to Philadelphia now. He's got a 74 overall and a 77 potential. Lucas Rodriguez also joined Estudiantes. He's got a 73 overall and an 80 potential. Silveira went to Almeria now, and he's got a 73 overall and an 80 potential. Andre Pereira went to Zaragoza, 23 years old, a striker, 72 overall with a 77 potential. Etebo went to Getafe now, 72 overall with a 79 potential, 23-year-old centre midfielder. Afori went to AIK. He's got an overall of 72 and a potential of 78. He's 23 years old, a centre midfielder. Brendan Thomas went to Girona. He's got a potential of 79 and an overall of 72. Barbieri went to Tijuana or something. 25-year-old centre-back, he's got an overall of 71 and a potential of 76. Alexis Castro went to Tijuana as well. 24-year-old centre midfielder, 71 overall with a 76 potential. Leonardo Suarez went to Club America. This guy has an overall of 71 and a potential of 79. Kevin Balanta went to Tijuana as well. 21-year-old centre defensive midfielder, 71 overall with an 81 potential, which is not too bad. Colli went to FC Famalicão. I probably pronounced it wrong, but this guy has an overall of 71 and a potential of 78. Hervan Ongenda went to Chievo. He's got an overall of 71 and a potential of 77. Michael Perez went to Quaretaro, and he's got an overall of 71 and a potential of 76. Next up, we have a guy called Simon Kajaya or something. This guy went to AC Milan. He's got an overall of 81 and a potential of 81 as well. Pepe Reina also joined Aston Villa as a goalkeeper. His overall is 81, potential of 81 as well. Ryan Babel also moved to Ajax on loan, I believe. This guy has an overall of 78 and a potential of 78 as well. So that is definitely not the full list. There is a lot more transfers that got applied, but I just tried to cover the players that have higher potentials, higher overalls, you know. But if you want to check the full list for anything, you can check out SoFIFA. Now, if you want to watch another FIFA 20 video, make sure you hit the card in the middle. I'll see you next time.